In the news, once again, the controversy over the Pledge of Allegiance in St. Louis Park is making national headlines.
President Donald Trump was back on Twitter addressing the debate. The president said the Pledge of Allegiance to our great country in St. Louis Park, Minnesota is under siege. That is why I'm going to win the great state of Minnesota in the 2020 election. People are sick and tired of this stupidity and disloyalty to our wonderful USA. As Kate Raddatz shows us, he also made it a point of conversation during a press conference today.
They're even coming after the Pledge of Allegiance in Minnesota.
What started as a simple vote last month from 5 St. Louis Park City Council members to drop the Pledge of Allegiance from council meetings has turned into a national debate.
They should keep it.
If people feel legitimately that it is something that is causing sort of, a problem for people, let's get rid of it.
A spokesperson for the city of St. Louis Park says they've received several phone calls and emails about the issue, many being verbally abusive and hostile. President Trump said on Twitter he thinks the ordeal will help him win Minnesota in the 2020 election.
They're even coming after the Pledge of Allegiance in Minnesota.
Donald Trump could well win Minnesota.
Political expert Larry Jacobs says President Trump may not be far off on this tweet.
There's no doubt that Donald Trump has been handed on a platter the kind of issue that has helped him win over Democrats who had voted for Barack Obama.
Trump narrowly lost the state of Minnesota in the 2016 election by a 1.5% margin to Hillary Clinton. While Minnesota is historically a blue state, Jacobs says the Pledge of Allegiance controversy plays right into the Republican president's campaign.
It is giving him an issue that will help draw support from greater Minnesota and also pick up support in the suburbs of the metro area.
The mayor of St. Louis Park said the city could consider reinstating the pledge by getting feedback from residents. The outline for what getting input would look like will likely happen at a study session on July 22nd. Reporting in St. Louis Park, Kate Raddatz, WCCO 4 News.
While the city of St. Louis Park has received hostile calls and emails about removing the Pledge of Allegiance, a spokesperson told us that they have not verified any credible threats.